I got the boy Nat Coziay. If you're checking me out live on Ustream, sitting with me here at the station, man, and y'all gonna get to find out all about him and exactly what he got going on in just a few, man. Keep it locked. Saturday Night Heat is going down. ATL, WorldRadio.com, the world's #1 for hip hop. Immediately to my left, I have the brother Nat Coziay in the building. Nat, man, what's going on, man? Introduce yourself.
ATL Web, I'm here. Nat Coziay.
Nat Coziay.
Yeah, Nat Coziay, man.
No doubt, bro. I like the swag, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Nat Coziay, and where you come from, man.
Oh man, I'm from a little small town that probably nobody ever heard of in little town called Windsor, North Carolina. Close to the Virginia state line.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been here in the ATL since like 05.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I've just been out here, man, doing my thing, you know, made my rounds and just kind of figured, you know what, it's time to do my own thing, man, and stop, waiting on other folks to do it for me.
That's right.
Yeah, you know, I signed an independent deal like when I first got here, signed an independent deal with a cat that had played in the NBA.
Okay.
And everything was going good for a while, but things ended up falling through the cracks, man. And so that situation, you know, I learned some things.
Right.
And it was all a part of the growing phase and the growing process,
No doubt.
So I had to take my lumps, man, and keep it moving, you know.
No doubt. So at this point, you've been in the music business for how long? How long you been doing this?
I would say off and on. Well, I started rhyming at the age of 13, man.
Okay.
So I've been rhyming since like 93, 94.
Okay.
And you know, I've just been trying to educate myself as much as I can, and going through that situation definitely helped educate me more so than any other experience.
No doubt.
You know,
no doubt.
It's a lot that the music business got to offer.
No doubt.
And you know, it's a lot of pitfalls. And
Oh yeah. You got to learn the business.
Got to, man. Got to.
No doubt.
So right now, I'm out here by myself. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't easy when you're doing it by yourself, but it's more gratifying.
No doubt.
You know, I ain't got nobody in my ear telling me, you know, do it this way or do it that way.
Okay.
You know, if it works, it's on me. If it fails, it's on me.
It's on you. It's all or nothing. That's right. I feel you, brother. I feel you. That's what's up. So, the name Nat Coziay, is that the government, or that's a attribute? Like
no, man, that is definitely not my government. It's sort of a little significance behind it, but like I started off saying, I wanted to use the name Nat because of
Nat Turner,
the spirit of Nat Turner.
No doubt.
And I was gonna name myself Nat Turner for a minute, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fall back on the Turner because I might be going a little bit too hard for some people. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep Nat. And then I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna slide something in.
Slide something gangster in there. That Coziay is gangster.
You know, sound a little slick with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how we end up with Nat Coziay.
No doubt. That's with that, man. What type of music are you producing? What are you trying to give to the world at this point, man?
You know what, man? Coming up as a young man. I live the life that a lot of these dudes talk about in their lyrics. And as a man, if I'm to be 100% honest with myself and everybody else, I realize that the truth is the truth.
That's right.
You know, I can't be a killer. I can't be a gangster. I can't be a street hood, even though at one point I was living the life of a street hood, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've grown past that phase. So
that's a beautiful thing, brother.
If you go back and listen to some of my old stuff, you'll hear that in my rhymes.
Right.
But I'm at a different point in my life right now, so my music is reality music.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I speak it from an angle of reality, from you know, having to go to court, having to get up and go to work in the morning, having to go to a job that ain't gave you a raise in 10 years, you know, just the realities of life all the way across the board, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and really, That's what we need.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we need. We don't need I mean, as a people, we don't need the extra emphasis on all the bullshit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We need the extra emphasis on what it really takes to be a man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's not an artist. Everybody's not involved in the music and entertainment world. And for the guys that get out there and push those buttons, man, that wake up every morning, man, and go in and clock in on these jobs, and you know, and to keep the things that keep the world going around, they need that inspiration too, man.
For sure, man. For sure. And that's my thing. You know, it's like, I understand you out there hustling, you know, you pushing bricks, and it's cats out there that I know that's really living that life.
Right.
But my thing is, that ain't the only aspect of life that you live.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't out there pushing dope 100% of your day.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. You're pushing that dope so he can take care of a wife or a kid
you got some kids
a situation
at home.
or something.
You got a mama, you got a brother, you got folks locked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't always about that. And I don't like the fact that that's what these radio stations promote. You know what I'm saying? They always talking about, we need to stop the violence and we need to stop the killing and black on black crime. But y'all pushing the stuff in these kids' ears that's helping perpetuate that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Let's throw on a couple of records, but then give them some food for thought sometimes too.
Amen. In your repertoire, you've been, I guess to say, in the kitchen, developing a meal that is going to be food for thought. What have you got for us going forward, Nat? What you got for us, man? I mean, is there a mixtape, an album? What we got coming from Nat Coziay?
Definitely, man. I'm working on a mixtape and finishing it up. It's not titled yet, but I actually bought some tracks with me tonight from that mixtape. And I got a bunch of mixtape tracks, and then right now what I'm doing is I'm actually just putting out singles.
Okay.
Instead of like just working on an album.
Okay.
And I'm doing I'm doing my music videos. I'm putting out original cuts. Which if you go on YouTube, put in Nat Coziay, you'll see one of my latest videos, Stupid Dumb.
Okay.
And actually I'm shooting 3 more videos this week.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm working, man.
No doubt. You definitely want to, as well as recording and production right here, man. So, yeah, man. I'm digging the movement, man. Then I took a listen to some of the music. I'm the kind of guy that a lot of times before I listen to a record, I'll go and look at what type of movement you're creating online. I do a Google search on you. I'll look at your photo, your image. I'll read your bio so I can kind of get an understanding of, you know, or make my own perception of the individual before I actually listen to the music. I heard a gentleman earlier tonight saying that, you know, he likes to hear the story first behind the artist, and that's beneficial as well. That's very important as well, to know where you're coming from, to know, you know, what makes Nat Coziay, man. And I just gotta say, man, from what I've heard thus far, brother, after talking with you, you're definitely an intelligent brother. I mean, just our meeting in general. I mean, I meet people so many different ways, but you know, now we're starting to have people that meet us. You know, now we're getting into a situation where the artists, you know, their music, it has to be representing of something real. If it's not real, you know, the people have that. They have that, you know, that thing now where if they don't get that instant gratification or understand or feeling real about this thing, they're completely done with it immediately. You know, and everything that was circling that, working with that, you know, was like, you know, they do away with it as well. So that for me is what really makes up an artist, man. And that's where I'm so into cats like you with a real story, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got an idea of what's happening. You see what's going on. You can write the music, but at the same time, you want to put out any music that's going to be detrimental. You want to put out good music. You know, and it's one thing to say you're doing good music, but then when we listen to the subject matter, we can, you know, kind of fall back. But it's a whole other thing when a person says I'm doing good music and you hear the music and it really makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a good point, man. And I felt that listening to some of your music, Nat. I got 2 records here. I got the Stupid Dumb record, and the other record I haven't actually took a listen to it yet, but I have heard the Stupid Dumb record. I like that joint, man. At this point, man, I want to give the people something. What do you think we should give the people first, man? I want to give the people a little taste of you, man, so they can.
I think we should give the people a taste of that Stupid Dumb, man.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's what we'll do. Before we do so, you said there's a video for Stupid Dumb now on YouTube?
Yeah. If you just go to YouTube, put in Nat Coziay, NatCoziay. It'll be the only one that pop up.
No doubt.
So, and then you can also hit my website up, natcoziay.com. You know, you can check it out there as well. So
no doubt. So the brothers got them a good, strong identity online, natcoziay.com. Make sure y'all log in there. Is there anywhere online where they can go buy this Stupid Dumb record currently?
Yeah, man. It'll be out on iTunes Tuesday.
Okay.
It'll be actually on all of the digital media platforms, iTunes, Amazon MP3, this coming Tuesday.
Awesome.
So they'll be able to go pick that up.
We're also going to have Nat featured here on the ATL Web Radio New Music Spotlight for the next couple of months, man. And as well, you'll be hearing this music here in the mix. But with that being said, definitely lock into this brother. He's on his way. He has some great music. Nat, how can people get at you on the social networks, Twitter, Facebook, any of that good stuff?
Yeah, you can hit me up on Facebook at Nat Coziay1. That's Nat Coziay and the number 1. And then you can hit me up on Twitter, Nat Coziay, NatCoziay. And that's it, man. Just hit me up. Okay. Or you can, if you want to shoot me an email, natcoziay@gmail.com.
No doubt, man. So, Nat, this Stupid Dumb record is something that the people need. It's something that they can feel.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay. I don't know how they heard it, but I had to get the opinion of the brother that put it together.
Yeah,
who produced this record, man?
Oh man, my man Black Fox, man, out of Miami.
Okay.
He goes by the name of Black Fox. He got a production company called Black Fox Entertainment. So shout out to Black Fox. What up, boy?
Shout out to Black.
Yeah, man.
No doubt, man. You're live on ATLWebRadio.com. We're about to go in with a world premiere live debut of Nat Coziay's Stupid Dumb. And Nat, if you would, please, man, give us a worthy introduction to this record, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Nat Coziay, chilling here with my man Jamal on ATL Web Radio. You about to check out the world premiere of Stupid Dumb by Nat Coziay. Check it out.
No doubt, you heard it here first, man. Tell a friend to tune in or be tuned down.
Stupid Dumb, we going crazy.
Now, for all my cats that's in the studio, and you talking about you making some hip hop, if you ain't talking no real shit like this boy Nat Coziay doing, you wasting your goddamn time. Because this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff that, I don't have no, and it's done in a way to fit in with everything else, but the brother still said something very important. And he did it on several different fucking levels. My brother, again, my hand to you, I salute. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't come every day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? The way you did it in a artistic fashion, I have to take my hat off to you and let you know, my brother, you on your way to the top. I heard you say something about how stupid dumb it is for the $200,000 piece. How stupid dumb it is for, brothers who run around without the prophylactic. How stupid dumb it is, for a lot of different situations, but it's really putting a mindset on an individual that listens to this. I won't have a problem with my 17-year-old son listening to this, as opposed to some of the shit that, is being said from the mainstreamers right now, man. I'm not gonna do no comparison, but I'm just being for real. I didn't hear a whole bunch of Molly talk. I didn't hear a whole bunch of weed talk, getting drunk talk. I heard, a brother letting people know, even though it looks cool, a lot of this shit we doing is stupid.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just like everybody running around talking about they keeping it 100. They keeping it real. If we gonna keep it real and we gonna keep it 100, then let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
Yo, if you popping mollies, you doing meth.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody popping mollies. You running around. You gonna buy a $500,000 car that's gonna lose its value as soon as you pull off the lot?
Bro.
I ain't here to preach to you, man, but I'm just saying.
No, that's what you're here for. No, that's it. That's what you're here for, bro. You know, when God give you that spirit, that's what you're here for, my brother. You ain't it ain't like you talking no BS. It'd be one thing if you're talking BS, but that's for real, my brother, and I can respect it. And that's just for real, man. It's crazy. But you know, it's like you just said, a lot of the young brothers out here, man, they, you know, I lived down in Clayton County for a while, and in Clayton County they had these signs, billboards that show what meth and amphetamines do to people. And for a long time, the brothers like, well, we don't do no meth, we don't do no meth. Well, you know what they did? They tricked it up so they could put the meth in something that you would do, and told you it was something else, and now y'all mauling to death with this shit, man. You know, but that was just another one of those things, man, another fad that, you know, messing with this music, we can get caught up in. As individuals, you know, our children, our youth that's coming along, you know, something has to be done, and it has to be done like what you did, Nat Coziay. You know, straight up and down. It has to be done like that. And brother, I don't know. I'm hype about it. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back, because sometimes we listen to a groove, we listen to a beat, but we don't hear all the words. Listen to the words, people. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to the boy Nat Coziay, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, man. Shout out to the boy Killer Rose Gold just stepped in the building, man. Nat, man, I'm just tripping, man, because you know, a lot of cats are scared to come out and say how they really feel on record, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, they be feeling like, well, I gotta dumb down so I can reach the people.
Man, you know what? I don't even care no more, man. You know, I feel like I ain't chasing no record label.
Word.
You know what I mean? All I want to do is touch the people that need to be touched. I feel like if I put it out there, those that wanted to come get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how
I think that's how the shit actually gets to a person. When a person is at that point in their mind where that doesn't matter to me no more. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this message to the people because this is what is my passion. You know, that's when it actually becomes a situation where you can no longer control it. It becomes totally out of control, and you know, you're reaching the masses. And my brother, I got to tell you that this Stupid Dumb record is one of the classiest switch up that somebody could ever listen to, because I'm telling you, when the brother hit me up, first of all, before I go there, Nat, tell everybody how you met me, man.
Man, I met my man online, man. I mean, I was just looking for an internet radio station, and he popped up like at the top of Google. So,
Aha!
So I was like, yo, let me hit my man up. I hit him up, and here I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Now, this is my G right here, man. He hit me up. He said, hey, man, I got some music. I want you to check it out. I said, okay, I'm going to check it out. He sent me a zip file. Zip file means that I got to open it up, and then I'm going to see a folder, and I'm going to have to look inside the folder to see exactly what's going on. So I really didn't have no idea of no song name or nothing like that. And the next thing I do is I get inside the folder, and I see Stupid Dumb. I said, oh, shit, here we go, another one of these. Here we go, another one of these cats. Stupid, dumb, stupid, whatever. You know, it's something. But Nat, I lied to you not, brother. When I put my ear to it, I said, damn. I said, this brother, you know, it could have been nothing but the good Lord above, because, you know, I try not to really mess with, you know, a whole bunch of whack music. And it just really, you know, for over 12 years now, I have rocked mainstream with a lot of independent music. And it's been primarily mainstream to keep the people locked in. Well, at the beginning of this week, on Sunday, I did something that I had never done before. And not even my team knows that I did this. But I switched to a completely 100% independent playlist, which simply means that there is no Lil Wayne, there is no Gucci, unless they did a feature of one of my independents. There is none of that bullshit, excuse my French, in my mix. So now I'm putting together in my mind, well, if I'm not going to be putting, you know, if I'm going to make this stand, I got to give the people something that will contend, because I don't want to lose my ratings. I don't lose my, you know, because this, you know, at the end of the day, I feed a family off of this. At the end of the day, there's other brothers inside of this that have to eat and feed families. So we got to make sure, you know, and like I said, I did that without saying anything to anybody. So with that being said, I got to make moves that are going to, you know, benefit everybody. So in that, I'm thinking, okay, well, I got to make sure. And I wasn't going to tell nobody, but you made me do it, Nat. You made me tell everybody. I wasn't going to tell the cats that's what was going on, but now they know. And in that, I said, everything that steps to us now, we need to do it on a 3-man review process, and those are the only guys that I would even allow to step into this situation. You see what I'm saying? So that we can kind of pick up the strength of it. You know, and in doing so, like I say, Nat, just looking at the record, stupid dumb, I had this instant preconception, and I was 100% wrong. You fooled me.
Okay.
You fooled me.
Okay.
I've been bamboozled.
He been
hoodwinked. Run amok.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, my brother, all I can do is say, man, I wish you the best. I'm going to do my damnedest to be a part of what puts your real music out here to the world, man.
Appreciate that, man.
But I got to ask, I got to dig deeper into the Nat Coziay, man. I got to find out, Nat Coziay, what makes you the individual that you are to be able to even be man enough to step out here and not be like everything else that's going on around us?
Well, first, you know, I've always been sort of a hermit and to myself. I've never liked like crowds, a lot of dudes. I never hung around a lot of dudes. I've always been different in a roundabout way. I've never been a follower.
Word.
I never, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like some of my best friends be like, "Yo, you weird." You know what I mean?
Yeah, they tell me that too, man. I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I think outside the box. I do things outside the box. I don't do things the way a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own person. You know, and I can't even say it any better than that, man.
Uniqueness has its own qualities and its own treasures and gifts, man. I'm a lot like you when you say that, Nat. You know, 2001, nobody was listening to music online. You know, at that point in time, they were still CDing it, even using wax. I mean, and, you know, and people were just basically coming into the understanding that it could even be that the online was, you know, at that point, online was for emailing and chat rooms. Right. You know, and for some knowledge seekers. But, you know, because at that point, we still didn't even understand how strong the search engines were and what they could do for us. But with that being said, Nat, I stepped out on faith, man, and began this internet radio, man. So I know where you're coming from as to being different, as to being that hermit individual. I was behind the doors, man, with these computers closed in, you know what I'm saying, flipping out hardware and software for years until finally I said, man, let me go ahead and lay it down the way it's supposed to be laid down. And it's taking quite some time. Yeah. You know, being an innovator, being a person that steps out on those type of situations, man, and believes in themselves, you tend to have those ups and downs of, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears of getting your message across. But I'm here to tell you, brother, that the light at the end of the tunnel is very visible, and for you that is, and just keep on pushing because you did it the right way. For sure. You see, because a lot of guys now they say, well, I got to do like this to fit in. You know, and if it's not with the music, as far as like the beat and the track, they make sure they do it with what they're saying. Right. So, you know, I hear a lot of guys that got a beat and a track that's very, very, very 2013, but what they're saying has nothing to do with it. Right. And that loses people. But when you do it just right, Nat, as you did it, I think we got us a winner here, brother. So
I appreciate
yeah, no doubt, man. And I'm only one person, but you know, we got millions and millions. So if y'all feeling this, Nat Coziay music, man, definitely vote for him on the Vote Now page, and as well give us a call in live. Request this record 404-919-9363.
Yes, sir.
Now that's an original track, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
And you gonna use that on the mixtape?
Yeah, I'm a more so put that one out as a single because like the mixtape stuff, I'm just giving that away for free. Okay. Yeah,
you need to get paid for that one, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta pay you for that one, man. Yeah. Man.
And I mean, man. You know, you can go to my website and get all the free music you want out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? But that one, you can pick it up on iTunes, and like I said, it'll be in all digital marketplaces this coming Tuesday.
Word. See, I'll make sure y'all be on the lookout for that, man. I think what I'll do is I'll give you a special little something on the website, man. Let everybody know to go buy that thing Tuesday immediately and pick it up, man. Of course, I'll check with you, make sure everything's cool, everything's straight, and then we'll go ahead and drop something so people get over there and see if we can rush some sales because the people need to get this music, man.
For sure, man.
Nat Coziay in the building.
I need all the support I can get. I'm out here doing this thing independently, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
So please support your boy, man.
No doubt. Let me ask you this, man. What else do you see for yourself, other than the artistry, the hip hop artist work? What else do you see for yourself going forward in the future, man?
Well, a lot of people should know that I produce as well. I play guitar. So right now, my goals are set on the artistry side of it, but I could see myself acting somewhere down the line. I just want to be an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe acting somewhere down the line, some of that nature. But right now, I'm just focused on the music.
No doubt. That's what's good, man. The music is all you need. You know what I'm saying? A brother like you, Nat, the music is all you need, man. I think we got some folks from North Carolina checking you out, man. Shout out to the whole North Cat fam checking in. Y'all got a winner right here, man. Windsor got a winner around here, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, I've never heard of Windsor before. Only place in North Carolina I heard of.
Ain't nobody heard of it. It's all good. Well, nah, it's close up to Virginia. But, Elizabeth City, up near that area.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So, it's all good. It's all good. Your hometown boy is going to stand up for you.
No doubt. So, as an independent man, I know you saw a lot. You said you've been doing this since you was 13, writing lyrics.
Man.
Give us a horror story. What was the worst thing that you seen coming from, being a part of the music business and trying to, live through this music business?
One of the craziest things I seen that really opened my eyes to how treacherous this shit is. The record label owner that I was signed to, he had money, but he didn't have knowledge of the business.
Ding dong.
So he had a friend that worked at Universal Records. So we went up to Universal and played some of my tracks. Everybody's bouncing their head. Oh yeah, we like it. Blah blah blah. So he's thinking, this dude is his friend because they came from the same town. They were both from Jersey. And so he's like, yo, my man works up at Universal. So, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be our plug in right there. And I mean, this dude was like, he was like head A&R up there. So he was like, he could really pull some strings.
Right.
So he was like, yo, I really like this, your artist. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna service his record to all the radio stations in the Southeast region.
Okay.
Right. So what he did was I saw the CEO of my label. I saw him write this dude a check for 15 stacks. Right. And so he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you this 15 stacks and you're gonna service this record, right? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna service this record and I'm gonna have paperwork for you at the end of every week and you're gonna see where his spin's been going down at and everything.
Right.
Man, dude took the money, ran off with it. You know what I'm saying? Things got a little heated and it got to the point where I'm asking my label owner, I'm like, yo, you want us to handle this? And he's nah, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's just money. And I'm like, just money? This is my career here.
Your career.
You know what I'm saying?
It's my life.
But that just showed me that you ain't got no friends out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I took that as a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I saw that happen, and I'm like, you know what? I won't be going down that road right there, man.
Yeah.
So. That's just one of the few horror stories, man.
Yeah, I was, it's funny that you said, that's why I said ding dong while you were speaking, because while we were at the conference that we just were at, as I was on the panel I was on, one of the people has stated that, just because, a basketball or football star starts label, labels are trendy now. Brothers in the hood, they might not know nothing about copywriting. They might not know about PROs. Mm-hmm. They might not know nothing about promotions and marketing. But they can tell you, they might not know about the studio, mixing and mastering. Mm-hmm. But they can tell you, I got a label. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Half of them don't even have a business license for label. But they're working for a label, out of the basement, out of the studio, out of the crib, whatever it may be. And what was stated in this situation, this scenario, was that, you know, even though these guys they're breaded up, most of them, you know, whether they're retired stars or current stars in the sports world, they're breaded up. So if it was just about spinning to make it happen, you know, for most of these guys, they would be, you know, millionaires doing record labels as well. Exactly. But the fact remains that it still requires not only a team, but a knowledgeable team. People that know what to do. People that know how to handle these situations for distribution, for street promotions, for shows, for back office things like performing rights organizations, royalties, mechanical rights. You got to have these things in place. And if you don't, then what will happen? You'll be in a situation where, you know, it looked good, but it was, you know, and my daddy has this thing. My dad always tell me, he said, everything that shine, everything that was don't reach for the sugar and grab the shit.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
And that's just to say, you know, everything that look good ain't what it always seemed to be.
That's right.
You know, everything that shine ain't what is, that's another one. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Ain't gold. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Nat. So you know where I'm coming from, and that's just what it is, man. So, but I hear a lot coming from you, man. Respectfully, man, as a brother to brother, man. I think you have a very bright future ahead of you, man. You know what I'm saying, brother? You got a good, clean image. It appears to me like you're 100% to what you're doing. That you're passionate about what you're doing. Yeah. And man, I just can't. You know, a lot of guys come through, man, and when it's all said and done, man, I got to, you know, us jocks, man. We look at artists in a certain way. I mean, I'm not gonna front. You know, as an artist, as a jock, I look at artists and jocks in different ways, man. And you know, when a guy sits down and talks with me, you know, I take God bless you, brother. I take a feeling as to how that person feels, how they working. And with that being said, man, I see realness. With that being said, I see realness in the project. I see what you're doing, man, and I'm the kind of guy that when I see that kind of stuff, man, I'm behind you. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm behind you. When I say that, I mean from a promotional radio aspect. Whatever Nat Coziay needs going down, he's got it from ATL Web Radio because he's proven himself. You know, like I say, we see guys come through. You know, beyond that, you know, I know I'll never see him again because, you know, he's not really real about. He's not serious about this. Leaving here, Nat, I know I'll see you down the line.
For
You
sure.
see what I'm saying? Because you real about this. You're gonna push this thing until you win or it kills you.
That's right.
Bottom line.
That's right.
You know, and that's the kind of brothers I like to circle myself around with. I do, you know, against what all the other cats are saying because Drake said it. I do take on new friends. And I do welcome new friends. You know, simply because, you know, a lot of the cats that I grew up with, you know, either, you know, fucked up in jail. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other, some crazy shit's going on. So I fuck with new friends. You know, I'm not like Drake. You know what I'm saying? I believe in new people in my life because new things bring about, you know, new situations, man. And I'm about growth. So, you know, personally, Nat, I want to tell you, man, I look at you as an artist, man. I think you I look at you as, I think you're a brand. The Nat Coziay, the name, your style, your flow, it's a brand, man. And the fact that you're not, you know, you goody mob about it. You're not afraid to give it to him and make him think about it as you're giving it to him.
Appreciate that, man.
You know, and I love that, man, because a lot of cats are afraid to do that nowadays. You know, they like to talk about the drugs, they like to talk about the guns, the money, the females, but a lot of guys don't want to talk about what we have to do to get that kind of stuff and how to maintain it and how to make sure that it keeps on going on. You know, after we made a lot of money and we got our kids and our family, what else are you gonna do? You know, the brother said something about putting his daughter through college. You know what I'm saying? You throw that band, you know what I'm saying? That's bread you could have been putting on the college. You know, those are things to think about.
Yeah, man.
You know, I talked to a brother earlier tonight. He was talking about artists that was to go to the club and turn up, but they couldn't finish the project to make sure it was mixed and mastered right. You know, but you know, and it's crazy. My father, the Jumping Jack, one of the funniest things, me and the brothers here, we laugh around DJ Easy B, one of my very close brothers, man, Dewsbury Productions. DJ Easy B was working an independent record with some brothers out of Virginia. and I forget the group's name. What's the, Official? Working with Official, and Official came down there working, and before Official finished, I put it all the way out there. God bless him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against nobody, but I put it all the way out there. I'm calling it names, you know what I'm saying? And Official went to the club, and they were going to the club, and it was crazy because the guy that was managing them was working with Easy B, and Easy B had turned the faction on the guys that the management and Official on to my father, who handles FM radio consultant work. And it was just really crazy because the guys had done a portion of the first day's worth of work, and they stated to the Jumpin' Jack and to Easy B that they wanted to go to the club so they can break some bread with the strip dancers. And the fact of the matter was they hadn't completed paying for the FM radio consultation. So the Jumpin' Jacks and I wish I could have Easy B call up so he could do this shit, because he does it even better than Jumpin' Jack himself. But the way he said it was, the Jumpin' Jack said, Easy B's way he said, are you trying to tell me that you guys want to go out and break bread with some girls and sweaty pussies, but you guys haven't finished paying for your budget yet? I need the budget before, wait, before we even move this car, I'm going to have to get the budget. And it's just real. A lot of times getting into the music business, we don't have our ducks in a row. We don't have everything, it's like putting on some shoes, to go out, they put on some socks to go out in the rain. It's like, where the fuck are your shoes at? Your feet gonna get wet. You know what I'm saying? It's that same principle.
Priorities, man.
Our priorities are out of line, man.
Way out of line.
So when I talk to a brother like Nat and I hear his music, I say, well, damn, at least, even if he doesn't 100% live the way he's speaking his music, he's saying what these brothers on the mainstream need to be thinking of. I got a line in the only record I ever wrote. I got a line in that record. And the line that I say in that record is in my third verse, I say, this is the only record I wrote, and I can remember everybody else, I can't remember how exactly what my verses was, but basically what it came out to was as mainstream artists, please think about what you're saying, because what you're saying is influencing our youth.
Yeah.
We got more kids that know Lil Wayne and T.I. than that know the Holy Bible.
Yeah, man.
Or even the principles of.
Yeah.
Or even Martin Luther King, or even Malcolm X, or even the principles of these people. Mm-hmm. It's not such a big thing to me that you have to know it word for word. But at least if we understand the principles, that will help our lifestyles and the way we live in just that much more, man.
For sure, man.
So your hat's off, man.
Appreciate it, man. I always say, man, ghetto is a state of mind, man.
Yeah,
it's
just like the new word ratchet. Ratchet's the new ghetto for those who don't know. But it's a state of mind.
It's a state of mind. I see us. We complain about where we live and how our neighborhoods look, but then we'll ride right down the street and throw trash in our own neighborhood.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Them white folks ain't doing that, and you ain't gonna go in their neighborhoods and do it either.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Crazy,
real,
man.
That's real, man. So the next record we got, Nat, man, because I'm still riding off Stupid Dumb because it's so stupid dumb. I mean, the flow of it. Not only did you hit him with some knowledge, but you did it so artistically. You were popping. You were flipping it.
Mm-hmm.
You were giving it to him. You started and I heard about 3 different flows in that song. It's like we heard Nat, talking. We heard Nat, kind of, like lyricizing, flowing, and then we heard Nat like straight flipping the fucking script. So it's like you gave him a good bit of you in that record, man. I'm feeling that. But the other record I have here, I Don't Give. Talk to me, man. What's up with that? Preach, brother.
Oh man, it's really called I Don't Give a. I can curse, right? Yeah, it's called I Don't Give a Fuck.
I figured.
And it's pretty much saying like, no matter what you do in life,
right?
Somebody gonna have something to say about you, man.
Yeah, man.
Whether it's good, whether it's bad, somebody's gonna have something to say about you, man. And it's like, yo, you just can't please everybody.
That's right.
So you just gotta let the cards fall where they may.
That's right.
You know, so that's what I Don't Give is about, man.
I like that. I like that. I was, and I relate everything to what's going on with me experience-wise. I was in a car coming here yesterday and talking to one of my partners, and we was talking about how, you know, people that appear to have been a part of situations or they look like they was down with you really ain't down with you. And that's that same principle that you're speaking on, man, because like you said, man, everybody going to have something to say.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just that kind of guy, man. If you're going to say something, say it to my face, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's derogatory, if you say it in a different, give me the underlying meaning of it so I can grow from it. Because it may be something that will help improve me as an individual.
Right. And it's how you say it. It ain't always what you say.
Is
It's how you say it.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, man. That's so real, man. So I want to get you to run down one more time, man, because we're going to get ready close it out with the Nat Coziay portion of the show. But I do want you to run down to all of my users, all my listeners, all my viewers right now, man. What exactly they have to do to get at you on the World Wide Web? The website, the Facebook, Twitter, all that, man.
Yeah, you can hit me up at my website, www.natcoziay.com. That's NATCOZIAY.com. Or you can get at me there. If you want to get at me on Facebook, that's Facebook at Nat Coziay 1. Facebook /Nat Coziay 1. That's the number 1. And then also, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, that's Twitter at Nat Coziay.
Okay, that's what I do, man. With that, I want to thank you again, man, for coming out.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, man, no doubt, man. Very humble brother, righteous. I love this brother right here, man. He's got good heart, good spirit. Vibration is excellent, man. So he comes on time. He's on time. See, a lot of brothers, man, on that bullshit. This brother was on time, man. And when I say that, man, not only did he reach out to me this morning before the show got started, he reached out. You know, he reached out to me, 10, 15 minutes before the scheduled time. And people just don't know how important that kind of stuff is, man. I have gone to places and been 15 minutes late and missed everything that I came for. So people just got to realize, and that's why I stress how important that is. But this brother's on time, and when a person's on time and they physical, normally they are mentally as well. So with that being said, Nat, man, again, I want to thank you for coming out, man. The ATL Web Radio, man, sharing not only your new music but your aspects, viewpoints, ups and downs, and just one more thing I want to get from you before you get ready to go, man. I would love for you, Nat, to give all of the independents out there some inspiration, man. What inspired you? What makes you keep on going, man?
Man, life, man.